US prosecutors in New York indicted Adani Group chairman Gautam Adani and 6 others for allegedly giving bribes to Indian government officials. Now we have the Financial Express's Sumana Sarkar here with us, and we will deep dive into the indictment, its impact, and what is it exactly about. So, Shimona, let's start. And for our viewers, let's start with you explaining what the indictment is about and what exactly the US prosecutors are alleging.
So, as you rightly pointed out, these allegations are the charges against Gautam Adani and 7 others, including his family, his nephew Sagar Adani, is about solar energy supply contracts that they have been. There has been allegations that they have been bribing or influencing officials into getting this contract. And if I can contracts, and if I can quote the Attorney General for the U.S. Justice Department's Criminal Division, Lisa H. Miller. It says that the indictment alleges schemes to pay over $250 million in bribes to Indian government officials, to lie to investors and banks, to raise billions of dollars, and to obstruct justice. These offenses were allegedly committed by senior executives and directors to obtain and finance massive energy supply contracts through corruption and fraud at the expense of US investors. The criminal division will continue to aggressively prosecute corrupt, deceptive, and obstructive conduct that violates US law, no matter where in the world it occurs. There has been, in a parallel move, there has been a charge by the US SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission. They have also charged Gautam Adani and Sagar Adani, Cyril Simonis, with conducts arising out of these massive bribery schemes. The SEC has in fact filed 2 complaints in the US District Court for the Eastern District of New York. So, in one action, the SEC has charged Gautam Adani and his nephew Sagar Adani. And according to SEC's complaint, and again I quote, that Gautam and Sagar Adani have orchestrated a bribery scheme that involved paying or promising to pay the equivalent of hundreds of millions of dollars in bribes. Uh, uh, and this is to secure their commitment to purchase above market rates, bonds above the market rate, and this would benefit Adani Green and Azure Power. Obviously, this is right now these are indictment, and for now we have a statement from Adani Green. Adani Green has issued a statement, and they have said that in light of these developments, our subsidiaries have presently decided not to proceed with the proposed dollar-denominated bond offering. In this context, let me clarify to you that there was a 600 million. There was a $600 million bond offering that the Adanis have now scrapped in a knee-jerk reaction to this particular development and the indictment from their their involvement. So till the time there is more clarity, they have scrapped their 600 million bond deal that was earlier discussed.
So, you mentioned about the SEC's involvement as well. Now, what does it signify about the scope and seriousness of these allegations?
These are fairly serious allegations, and they have a very broad-based implications. But for that, we will have to wait for. We are awaiting statement from the Ministry of External Affairs, and we are awaiting clarification from the government and the Adani Group. It's for now. We only have the US SEC statement that I read out to you just now. Let's see how the day progresses and what new clarifications emerge.
So, Shumana, now can we shift the focus on the Adani stocks and what this indictment, how is this indictment going to impact the company, its stocks, its business?
No doubt, Samiksha, it's a sentiment negative for the Adani Group stocks. If you have seen in early trade today, most of the Adani Group stocks, starting from Adani Enterprises to Adani Wilmar, Adani Power, Adani Cement, there is anywhere between 10 to 20%. These stocks are down, and there is, but as we have seen in previous instances of the Hindenburg case, also these allegations, the stock is down, but eventually it's a sentiment negative, but there has been recovery after in the last couple of months and last 1 year also, if you see. So for now, yes, these stocks are down. And not only these stocks, in the Australian market, GQG Partner, which has exposure to the Adani Group, they are the ones who had invested in the Adani Group. So that even GQG Partner stock price, it's plummeted as much as 23%. The last I checked, around 10 to 12 minutes ago. And this is and it is currently trading at almost intraday lows there. This is also because they have a stake of around 19.37% in multiple Adani companies, including Adani Enterprises, Adani Power, and Adani Green Energy also. In fact, GQG Partners have also issued a statement. They have said that in response to the unfolding situation, GQG Partners is closely monitoring the development and reviewing its portfolio exposure to the Adani Group. So that is a statement that GQG Partners has shared at the moment.
Hmm. So some serious allegations and serious impact right now. Now, can we talk about a bit about what impact is this going to impact ambitious renewable energy targets that India has, particularly in solar power, or we'll have to wait for some more updates?
India's renewable energy space is something that is absolutely buzzing at the moment. If you see, go with India's COP26 commitments of almost having 50% of power through renewable energy by 2030, and in that space, even today as we speak, one of the biggest IPOs in that space is underway now. NTPC Green IPO, that's underway. The allotment of for it is expected next week, and the listing is also expected next week. Similarly, we also saw stupendous response to some recent IPOs in the green energy space, like Wari Energy, ACME Solar Solutions, to name a few. All of them have seen strong response, both in the in as IPOs as well as in during the listing. So the green energy, the renewable energy space is buzzing with action, and we feel that in from the India context, there is a lot that is happening. We have many new players coming in, and with regards to Adani, we will have to wait for a statement from the Adani Group and the Ministry of External Affairs. We are awaiting statement there for clarity on those aspects.
Hmm. To wrap up the conversation now, can you give a little idea what we can expect in the future? What is going to happen now? What are probable ways this story can go towards?
See, US has levied the indictment, so we will. It is really a wait and watch game at the moment, because this is. We will have to wait for clarifications from Adani. We will have to wait for clarification from multiple governments are involved here, so we'll have to wait for official statement
Hmm.
to completely understand.
Okay, okay, thank you. We can have a discussion once more statements come, and we can have a more deep dive discussions. Thank you so much, Ramona, for being here. And if you like this video, please log on to the Indian Express's YouTube channel, like, share, and subscribe.